Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do the 3 months prediction readings for Stray Kids member Han. So this was also very popular, very requested. So let's see what energies are available for him. He got the card of the Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Three of Pentacles in reversed, the Three of Cups in reversed, and the King of Pentacles in reversed. And then from the Oracle of Healing Yourself, he got the card of Family Tribe. So let's start with his reading. Definitely I sense a lot of frustration in Han right now. I don't know. It's an accumulation of things, actually. I don't think that it's just frustration. I think that it's a bit of feeling burnout. It's a bit of exhaustion. It's a bit of feeling like his energy evaporates really quickly because he doesn't have control of anything that is going on in his life or probably in his career. We know that the group had been working and promoting all the year. They had been really, like, they worked a lot. I mean, with Kingdom, and then the other comebacks definitely was like a very very demanding year and energetically. He definitely is looking back on it and is reflecting that he would like to maybe slow down a bit. And at the same time, I think that there's a lot of things that he wants to say because we have the Page of Swords here. I think that he definitely has a lot of things to say. I don't know if it's to the members or if it is to the company, but because I think that he had tried to remain calm for a very long time, and probably I think that it has to do with his desires, his personal desires, what he wants to do with his career, probably what he wants to do. I don't know, I wouldn't say individually because I don't see him actually like him wanting to do something individually. Actually, I believe that what he wants to do, it's in association with other members. But I actually don't see the other members' willingness to do it because we have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups in reversed. So there's a bit of like the possibility of them working on what Han wants to work on is not available right now. And I don't think it's going to be at the beginning of next year. And I don't think that it's about them not wanting to work or associate themselves or work with Han. I think that the members that he wants to work with are busy on other projects as well. So probably they do have other responsibilities or other tasks to pay attention to. So they have to finish those. So they are not available. They do not have the time. They do not have the energy. They themselves are also in a period of time where they are also tired themselves. So it seems like they are trying to finish what they have pendant, and they are not in the mood, they are not in the mood. They are not in this creative process, like when you have to start a process from scratch, from zero. I think that Han definitely has an idea. He has something that he had been wanting to work on for a while. Probably he does have a sort of a draft. He has the ideas written down, But somehow he didn't get the opportunity to present this idea or to get the approbation that he needs. So this is why he is frustrated, actually. He's frustrated at himself and he's frustrated at others in consequence. Because I think that it has to do, since we are starting with the Nine of Wands, I feel like sometimes he does feel like this lack of opportunities or lack of attention towards what he wants to do is because he doesn't fight for them enough. It seems like he feels like it's personal, like, oh, you don't pay attention to his ideas because he's not that loud, or probably because he's not that demanding. Probably he can be insistent, but then once he realizes that no one is paying attention, he just lets go of it. He doesn't keep being repetitive about the same thing. It's like once he noticed that he will probably get a no, or he will probably get the typical phrase of, oh, we will review this later, we will see this later, and then we will let you know, the typical. So I think that it's not easy for him to actually connect with his creativity where he feels so lonely fighting for his ideas to be heard. So I think that it has to do definitely with a project that he has in mind that involves the other members, but somehow this is not a priority, or maybe the group is busy with other things. Or, I feel like in Hans' perception, the group had been focusing on so many individual activities that it seems like he cannot gather all the members in one place, to talk and discuss what they want to do creatively. When I'm talking about music, and I'm talking about writing lyrics or composing a song, I think that he is showing me here with this page of sorts that is about making a song, like writing the lyrics and coming up with new ideas. I don't think that it's about a comeback. I think that it's a very personal and cherished project of his that has to do a lot with his ideas and with who he is, and with his ability as a songwriter or as a producer. Actually, I don't know. I know that they do produce their own songs, but I do not know exactly how to call him. But I assume, according to what I'm feeling here, is that he does have a lot of influence, and I don't see him just writing down ideas. I see him like getting involved also in the music, in the selection of sounds. He's very agile in that sense. He has a lot of talents. So I think that starting off the year is not going to be that positive for him, because somehow this of him not being able to work on his ideas is making him feel a bit like not appreciated, and somehow it's affecting his self-esteem. Somehow he has his moments. He is very he's like a chameleon. He's probably someone that if he is in a bad mood or if he is upset about something, he's going to try to hide it with humor. He's always going to try to be a bit of passive aggressive, but he's not going to confront the situation. This is why I think that even though he is frustrated, he will not be straightforward about this, and I think that this is why he feels so lonely, because somehow he's waiting for the others to realize that he is not happy with this, or he's not satisfied with his professional development, that he wants to do more, or probably he wants to focus on a certain on a certain like project of his that is very different to the sounds that the group is releasing. So probably he wants to give something fresh, he wants to give something original and new, and also very very connected to his roots, or to what he considers that it's his is his style, and I think that he's not getting the support that he needs, and that it's interesting, because I see this King of Pentacles here, and the King of Pentacles definitely represents him, because it's an earth sign, and Han, it's a Virgo. He is a Virgo with the moon in Pisces. So I think that what happens with Han is that he is like the ace, they pull him out when they need him, and then they pull him, like, then they just like push him back in the darkness again. It seems like they use Han when they need him, and I'm not talking about the members, I'm talking about the company. But then they push him to the side. It's like he when he's useful, they bring him to the spotlight, they put him in the center, and then once he served his purpose, then they push him to the corner again. So I think that this is why he had been a king, he had been feeling prosperous in some eras of in some moments also of the group. I don't think he feels like a victim. I think that he had moments where he was very admired and recognized, but right now he's feeling a bit like his his options are not available for him, and probably he's like comparing what others are doing, and with him not getting that much I would say promotion, but I think that because it's not the spotlight that he wants, actually. I think that being on the spotlight makes him feel anxious. I don't think it's the spotlight what he wants, but he wants the freedom to write. He wants the freedom to make music, and that his music or his material is considered, because he does spend a lot of hours, a lot of ideas, a lot of effort into these projects. So for it to get declined, or for people to just not even take the moment to review it properly, I think he finds this like definitely like an attack to his person, like, because he's like, okay, I know I'm good at this, let me be good at this, let me show you what I got, what I can do, what I can provide, because he is represented by this King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a provider. So if you put it next to the Page of Swords, that is the page of intellect, that it's is a character that brings new ideas, is the character that brings originality. Of course, that he knows that, of course, he is not for the spotlight, because he doesn't like all the attention on him, because he feels a bit awkward, actually. But he is really good at ideas. So he's like, why won't you use me? Why won't you use what I gave you? So he's feeling a bit frustrated at the way the company is managing things, or probably that I think that actually nobody's managing anything. I think that the boys, the Stray Kids members, they sort of like manage themselves. I see them like them trying to get as many gigs and possibilities for them to, yes, do activities, sometimes solo activities, so they can promote the group. So I think that they definitely like manage themselves, so I can see them why they do not have the disponibility to reunite with Han and being working on this project that he wants so much, because they are busy like trying to go out there and show themselves so they can promote the group, so they can create different contents, so stay the fandom can see more in different various side of themselves. They don't want to miss any opportunity. They want to, for example, I don't know if you noticed, I did predict that this was going to be very successful year for Lino, because he had been doing a lot of emceeing and individual, and I was also paying attention that he will also be a guest in another show, Korean show. I don't know what is it about. I just saw a small clip. But he's going there on his own and he's spending time with other idols. So, he's doing his best, even though it's not performing, he's doing his best to socialize with others, so he can promote himself and the group. So, and probably for the others, it's the same thing. They are trying to utilize, use these as many opportunities as they get to give more promotion to the group, and I mentioned Lino because Lino is my bias, but I think that whenever I read for Lino, I can sense that for him, socializing is not, or going on his own. Probably he was a bit on the defensive when he was proposed with these ideas, but he managed to defeat his fears and go, even though he felt awkward at first, so he's definitely showing other sides of himself. So I think that what Han is showing me here, because going back to San, is probably that he wants to help, because Han is someone that he feels good helping and being of service, so if you don't give him anything to do, he feels like he is a failure. So I think that this is what he's showing me, that he wants to contribute with something. So he has ideas, so he wants to create, and somehow they are ignoring him. So he feels a bit like not happy about it. I don't see cards of sadness here, guys. So don't worry, don't go on the comment section thinking that he's heartbroken or he's sad or poor Han, because he doesn't feel sad. He feels frustrated because this is not the first time that this happens. So it's not this is why he's feeling frustrated at himself, because he is realizing that every time he gets his hopes up about getting something released, something happens, something bad happens, so probably he's feeling a bit unlucky right now and a bit of a pessimist. But like I mentioned, are only 3 months predictions. It's not going to last forever. So, and then we have the card of the Oracle of Healing Yourself, that is Family Tribe. So yes, with the Family Tribe, definitely, I think that what he's showing me here is that he definitely wants the group to be more united, be more. And I know that probably the fans are going to be like, oh, but they are always together, they spend time together, they did this and they did the other. There's something that, from what I can see from Han perspective, that they are not as close as they were. because, and not because they do not want to be near each other, it's because each of them are focused on what they can provide for the group individually. So somehow he feels like by doing these individual promos, like they are losing that family union, the tribe feeling. And I think he really wants that back. So probably what he's expecting is for all these promotions, solo promotions, to be over, so he can gather all the members and be like, okay, listen, I have ideas that I had for a while and no one pay attention and no one is listening to me. I need you, that you are my teammates, I need you to help me with this. So I think that this is the reason why this card of family tribe is here, is because he wants the support of the members, because I feel he feels unseen. He feels invisible. He feels like everyone is running around busy with other things, that they don't notice him, and that they don't notice that he has a lot to say, and probably he has really good ideas also. So he realizes that probably him on his own, he cannot achieve anything, or he cannot, make a grand change, but probably if other members that have more influence unite with him, he can actually have his moment to have his ideas considered and taken seriously. Because I don't see that this is like a kind of group dynamic or or chemistry. No, this is about Han's ideas. Han has ideas and no one is paying attention to his. So he's feeling frustrated. He's not feeling sad. He's not feeling depressed. He's feeling frustrated because he's like, this is not the first time that it's been done to me. So it's hard for him to not take it personally. So he's looking for the other members to support him, and somehow the other members are really busy, like running around, trying to do complete their own responsibilities, because they are all busy. They are all busy. At least the ones he wants to do this association with are really busy, are working, or either they're working on something else, or they are like making plans with other people. So it seems like Han cannot find a moment, and he wants to be able to connect with them when they used to have that moment, those moments of connection. This is why Family Tribe is here. He is really proud of the members having their opportunities and having individual promise, activities. This is not about jealousy. This is not about wanting what the others have, but he also doesn't want to have this family dynamic that they have been affected, because they are like distancing from each other because of those responsibilities. But this is just a perception that he has. This is just a perception, and it's also the accumulation of all the exhaustion of this year. They definitely had been working nonstop. Probably he had been thinking about this for a while, and now it's finally hitting him. He's like, okay, like, this is how I feel right now. I cannot pretend like I don't care, because I do care and it does affect me. So, this is his perception. So we have to be respectful. So yes, guys, this is all I have for him. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, and you are a fan of him, I would love to hear your point of view, because I do not know much about him. I can definitely sense in me that he is very sensitive, and also that he is very intelligent. So I can sense his frustration of not getting the opportunities that he wants. So yes, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.